Sister Abigail from the House of Brother Timothy, IUIC Japan. So I want to do like a short video on something I've been doing for quite a while, and it's been very beneficial to our health and our body and our immune system. So I just wanted to share in case someone maybe it could help, or maybe if you're already doing it, all praises. So I don't throw away like anything, any scraps from the kitchen. So any fruit peelings, any vegetable peelings, or anything that you would usually discard, I save all of it. And usually what I do is I freeze it in like Ziploc bags like this until I have enough to boil it and to make a fruit tea with all the different fruit peels. I also make vegetable stock with all my vegetable scraps, and I also can it. So in a jar like this, I'll can the fruit tea and also the vegetable stock that I make, so that way I'll have it for long term. And you know, famine is coming, so I'm thinking of I don't want to tap into my water resources. So if I already have vegetable stock, you know, different chicken bone stocks, lamb bone stocks, and things like that, then I already have my water already kind of flavored with nutrients in it, and I don't have to use just regular plain water for certain recipes. Alright, so it's not always coming out the same because I use whatever fruit scraps I got. So it's going to be a surprise. Let's see. So I got watermelon peels. Oh, there's a little okra top. That's okay. We'll get a little extra nutrient in there. A random okra top got in there. Alright, we got some grapefruit peels. A lot of grapefruit peels. And water. We just ate watermelon from our garden, so this is kind of what we have right now. And we've been consuming a lot of grapefruit lately. So it looks like that is pretty much all we're going to have. But usually I'll have like banana peels, cantaloupe skins, any type of melon skins. So it really is whatever you got. In Japan, a lot of the fruit is seasonal. So some things you can't get all the time because it's not that season for it. So that's why also my fruit tea changes from time to time, because you know, if it's not in season, you can't get it. So, alright, next what I'll do, I also put cloves in it. I really love cloves. Really good, really healthy. I have some grounded up, so I'll just use the grounded up portion because I don't know. I could boil it. I used to, but I like to ground it up now, so that way I can get the clove in the body. You know what I'm saying? I don't measure, Israel. Sorry. I eyeball because I kind of already know what flavor I want. But I would say that's probably like 1 tablespoon. I also put cinnamon. This is organic cinnamon. Sorry, I reuse jars. So I ground it up myself. I usually use cinnamon sticks. I also like to go to Elamite shops. Like halal shops, because they have actual real cinnamon. It's still got the bark on it. So I love going there and getting like the real cinnamon with the bark still on it. It actually looks like they just put like a portion of a tree in a bag. So I like how that looks. Some cinnamon. Another thing that I'll add is ground red pepper, but since I have chili peppers from my farm, I'm just gonna use these. But you can also use ground. I've used ground too, especially when I run out of these. You can just use ground. It doesn't matter. I put the seed and all in there. So just chop them lightly. Excuse my knife. This is a original Japanese knife. I had a Japanese Ammonite sharpen it for me. And it's really sharp. Alright, that's about all I'm going to use. Orange habanero. really, really great. I usually make pestos with this, but I'm also going to add it in there to get some of those nutrients out to add to my tea. Great for immunity, great for colds and digestive system, all that. So I'm trying to get all the nutrients I can get. And it actually doesn't make the tea spicy, because another thing I do is when we do drink the tea, we just put a little bit of lemon in it, so it doesn't taste like spicy. And you can add a little honey, you know, whatever you like. Next thing is ginger. I'm just going to chop it up into smaller pieces. It has to have ginger. The other thing I don't have right now is pineapple. I usually always use pineapple peelings and the pineapple head and boil that in it, because pineapple is also really great. But I don't have any pineapple right now, so we're just going to use what we got. Alright, next thing, turmeric. Must be in all my teas. I have to. Great for inflammation. I used to have a lot of inflammation. My knees used to hurt. My Lord does a lot of construction work, so he also is usually very sore, has a lot of inflammation. But since I incorporated this in like everything, I cook with it. It's literally like in everything we do. We have felt so much better, inflammation gone. So all praise the Most High. I don't have access to real turmeric. So if you do have access to the actual root fresh, all praises, definitely add that in. I only have ground, so we're going to use that. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. You could do, I might do 3, because I really like turmeric. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so with my turmeric, of course, you have to add black pepper, because it's going to increase your benefits by like, I think it's like 1,000% of the turmeric. This was peppercorns that I had whole peppercorns. I just ground it up myself, because I found that if you buy already ground black peppers, sometimes Esau and Ammon be wicked. They be having other stuff in it, and I don't trust them. So we're going to add, you don't need a whole lot. It's just to activate the benefits in turmeric. Alright, the other thing I'm going to add is olive leaf extract, okay? So this is really good for you. I like to add it. It's good for cardiovascular health, especially with COVID going around. So you want to make sure your cardiovascular health is up to par. And it also helps with your immunity system. So definitely want to add that in. So I'm going to do a couple tablespoons. Now, of course, all of this stuff, please check with your doctor. I am not a doctor, but I have studied on these things, and this is what we've been doing for quite some time now, and we haven't had any side effects. So, of course, if this doesn't work for you, customize it to what works for you and your health and what your doctor says. All right, next thing that you can add is zinc. Zinc, of course, we know this is really great. Good for digestion, good for your immunity system. However, we have access to fresh mountain water, and if you already know fresh water, spring water, mountain water, usually already has zinc in it. So I don't have to add the zinc unless I use, regular sink water or something like that. Then you can add zinc. So I'm not going to add it this time because I have fresh mountain water on hand. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, you know what else I need? I need the burdock. I'm talking to my daughter. She's helping me record. Say hello, Hadassah. Say
hello.
Shalom.
Shalom. Say Christ bless.
Okay, so another thing, I'll be right back. I gotta get my burdock. I forgot. Alright, I'm gonna add this in off camera because it's gonna be time consuming. I gotta thoroughly wash this. But this is fresh burdock. In Japan, you can find burdock literally at every single grocery store. Everyone grows it. They eat this all the time in most of their dishes. They make it, dry it out, do tea with it. So that's how I learned about it. And it's really cheap. So I'm going to wash this and add this in too. I found out that with burdock, if you add it to your teas or to any herb, the burdock will enhance that herb's benefits. So let's say you use basil and you're trying to use basil for whatever reason. If you add a little couple pieces of burdock, it will enhance the effects that basil has on your body. So this is really great. Just like black pepper does with turmeric, same effect. All right, so I usually let this boil for about 45 minutes, and then with the lid on, once it's done boiling for 45 minutes, I leave it sit and let it naturally cool down if you're going to consume it immediately. If you're not going to consume it immediately, so I'm going to can it. So after it boils for 45 minutes, I'm just going to literally just take it, drain it, and put it in jars and let it seal itself so I can have it long term. Alright, now quickly with the vegetable broth, like I said, I save everything. So I'm just going to show you real quick some of the things. Look, top of an eggplant, mushroom stem, bottoms of onions, top of a pepper. You see I already took my seeds because you got to save them seeds for famine. Yeah. So save them seeds, Israel. Dry them out. What else I got in here? Some more green pepper tops. I got some onion peels. I love to save onion peels. For example, so all my onion peels, I save them in a bag with airflow because onion peels, especially red onion peels, have a lot of vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin A, I believe. But this is really good, especially if you have like allergies it can help with, and many other health benefits. You gotta look it up, the list is long. So I save all this, make teas with it, throw it in my soups, make my broth. So definitely save that. Along with garlic. So any type of garlic peelings, definitely please save that. Alright, what else we got here? More mushroom tops. Oh, we got an avocado seed in there. How'd that get in there? It does. Got some okra tops in here. More onion peels. So yeah, I use this vegetable broth to make homemade curry, soups, carrot soups, any type of soups. Really levels up your dishes. I love it. So same process, boil for 45 minutes, let it steep after that. If you're gonna use it immediately, if you're not, I just put it in a jar, let it seal itself because it's already hot, and then that's it. So all praise the Most High. I hope that can help someone. Please save everything. There's so many things you can do with it. You can get more bang for your buck. So you already ate the pepper. Why not save the pepper tops and get all the nutrients from that too, right? Don't short yourself. You paid for that vegetable. So all praise. I hope that helps. Most High Christ bless. Shalom.
Oh, but first behold in your